Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more blueprints. Plans for today are kind of just try to draft the drafting room and open up the safe that is within. Will we be able to do it? Hopefully. I have some ideas as to what the code may be, but in reality, we won't know until we check, will we? Of course, there are ongoing mysteries that I'll be keeping my eye out for. Somebody left a very helpful YouTube comment about the strange object I found in the gardening shed. That looked like, to me, it looked like something that you would put on a wine bottle to keep the cork from popping out. But they made the astute observation that it was actually one of the gem stands, so that might require some reinvestigation. They also left another comment, which I was looking at a little bit, but thought it might be a little bit too spoilery until I've actually completed more of the game. So, as far as comments that I feel give too much information, I'm gonna hold off reading those until I've collected all the letters and all the sanctum keys, unless that is just taking me too long and I'm entirely stumped, which hasn't happened yet, but could happen. But without further ado, let's get into day 89. All right. I do want to get Blessing of the Monk again, because I want to draft the clock tower, and I also want to draft the chapel and the Hall of Mirrors, just to see what happens when I draft those. Other than that, still need to figure out what the deal is with the tomb. It is probably one of those things that I've just been overthinking. Very nice. Gonna grab some dice for the outside room. Also, we got the blue memo a while back that said there's a major key in the safe house, and the wall of the safe house. I can't remember exactly the wording. I'll need to go back and look. But I'm not sure if the safe house is referring to the shelter or if it's referring to the train station area. It could be either. Maybe there is a key somewhere in the shelter that I don't know about. For now, let's go for the shrine though. 168 gold. I must have drafted the freezer last time. I can't remember, honestly. It's been a little bit. Let's put in 45 gold here. Get the Blessing of the Monk. All right. On we go. I'll need to remember that there's a trunk there. Another gem. Come on, drafting studio. I'll pick up and enjoy a lunch. I don't mind taking the observatory here and then grabbing a dead-end room. Almost at 100 stars. 96. Oh wait, need to get the key as well. I don't think I want the Southern Cross. Oh, the clock tower. I think I'll go ahead and draft the clock tower just because I want to draft it with the monk. I'm thinking the reason why I want to draft the chapel outside is because I feel like that might give me a little hint to solving the tomb puzzle, but I could be wrong. Sure. Well, there's the chapel. Oh, you know what? I should have done the Great Hall and just use all of the keys. I think that's all I can do. Yep. That was pretty good. Okay. I guess I'll go up and explore this way first. The treasure trove is getting me some money, that's for sure. Do I want to use my key right now, though? I'm thinking not yet. There's the garage. That isn't the best thing in the world. Ideally, I would draft the garage like up here and have some more room to wiggle around, so choose the bedroom for now. Ooh, the attic. I think I will go for the courtyard. Didn't get a hammer. Unfortunate. I might honestly like run back to the beginning and try to acquire some more keys and such. Well, I guess I haven't. This door might be unlocked and I might be able to get the garage with it. But would that be worth it? Because then I wouldn't have access to the side. Now it's locked anyways, so don't even need to make that decision. There's the piggy bank with probably 100 gold or so within it. I think I will go ahead and make the detector's shovel. Hello, Samuel. It has been forever. How are you doing? What the heck? Welcome to Blueprints. I'm trying to think about how many years it's been. You're probably twice as old now. Let's see here. Ooh, the foyer. All right. Have you been carrying in any bed wars recently? Ooh, here's the attic again. I think I will take this. No, no. I haven't either, to be fair. What is beeping at me? Ah, a key, I see. Another beeping thing. Ah, here it is. A golden coin. I think I redraw here. I'm gonna go right. Guess the library will work. I should reread a new clue. Let's see. Ballroom. Well, maybe I just redraw to try to get the drafting studio. I think I will. Rotundra. Let's see. I could fix this gambling machine, but I think I might do that at the end of the game if I want a bunch of gold. Oh no, that's not good. Still have the ability to explore up here though, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Oh, but maybe I should get the utility closet so that I can try to open up the security doors. I think I will. Surely there's another coin around here. Got it. I'll go for the guest bedroom here. Ooh, it's the nursery. Nice. A key. Some coins. We might be able to reach 200 coins without using the slot machine. Security. Perfect. All right. Still no hammer. Let's take a look at these angels here in the chapel. Maybe they have, like... I tried looking at them to see if they had some sort of clue for the tomb puzzle, but I might have missed something. They are all wearing hats of some sort. Two-handed. Two-handed, two-handed. Okay, so they're all using two hands except for that one. Oh man, what else could it be? I guess the tip of the tool is pointing to the left here, right? To the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, and to the left. Hmm. Maybe that has something to do with it? Well, I'm gonna come back to this room in a little bit and take another look with fresh eyes. Drafting room seems pretty good here. Hmm. I don't really like any of these options. I'll go for the study. Want to get to the left if possible. Oh boy. Well, I can. Okay, also the study is rank 8, but I think I've already seen the study memo, so I don't really need to go for that. Observatory kennel. Have I seen the kennel? I think I have. I don't think I've seen the rumpus room one or the no, I have seen the mechanarium one. Let's go for the rumpus room. What secrets does the rumpus room hold as far as memos go? Oh boy, it could be anywhere in this room. I'm going to feel very silly if I have, in fact, seen this memo. Aha. Oh boy. The real Alzara was an Arajan soothsayer who belonged to the royal court of Ares. He was banished from the realm in the 15th year of Araja for a prophecy that did not come to pass. Ooh, interesting. That makes me think that, like, the whole thing about there are 8 red letters of which you will only find 7. Maybe that isn't necessarily true. Maybe you can find all 8 letters. I'm hoping you can. Very interesting. Another room that I want to draft outside is the 8th room, because if rooms can change in the outside room, as we've seen with the treasure trove, then maybe that vision that we got from Elzara with the like room with the 8 in it is gotten from drafting the 8 room outside. Power hammer, huh? You'll go for the electric eel aquarium here. Oh, it's still beeping at me. Oh, is it not? Maybe it isn't. Wait, where is that? Aha. I'll go for the observatory. $97 stars, so close. I'll go for the mechanarium here, I believe. Oh boy, so I came in here. So these two doors are the doors with items. Gotcha. Silver key, oh, so useful. Guess I'll go to the right first. You know what? Let's use the silver key here. Why not? Okay, so we've already done the foyer, so the Great Hall should be free of locked doors. Okay. Come on. Drafting studio. I'll reroll a couple times. So I'll get the trophy room so that I have more rerolls later. I want to get to the left here if possible. Master bedroom is terrible though. No, I think I will go for the gift shop. Gives me more options. Because I can get the drafting studio here now. Maybe the solarium will help me get it? I think it is like a more rare room. Could be wrong though. The gallery, okay. Well, I do want to get roommate eventually, so... Guess I might as well choose that. Do I want to use key 8 here? I think I will. Now I just have a huge dilemma as to what I want to get with the Blessing of the Monk, because I could get roommate, the clock tower, or the chapel. I think I probably want to get roommate just because of the, it's a little bit more difficult than the others to pick up. Okay, let's see if I remember all these. $32 gold. Very nice. Now I need to go to the right or get the drafting studio. The Chamber of Mirrors. That would be very interesting. Although I can't get to the other side, so I'm not sure if it would be worth it. Because I would love to see what the clue in the Chamber of Mirrors is. But you might need to be able to actually access the upper area to find it. I'm not sure. guess I'll go for the conference room and save a couple gems. I can get to these two spaces by going up through the antechamber, so I guess that's what I'll do. Okay, I think I have read the blue memo in here. Let me double check though. Red memos were created by Kirk Darren and approved by the Baron and questionably served as the estate's primary security system. Kirk Darren. Is Kirk Darren? Kirk Darren. I feel like Kirk Darren was, the memo we saw that said like Kirk Darren is a pseudonym or something. I honestly can't remember, but I'll keep that in mind. Maybe go back through some videos and try to find out exactly what I read about that guy, because I don't remember it off the top of my head. The vault. Do I want to draft the vault just because it's on the 8th rank? Sure. I'm not sure if I've gotten the blue memo in here yet. To be fair, I might have. It'd be really funny if it was on the other side of one of these. Nope, but it's not. Where could this memo be? There's also the castle clue, like, that talks about what castling is, so it makes me think, like, I might need to castle, so I might need to swap from the rook to the king, or the king to the rook, in order to achieve something. Which makes me think that if I can draft the master bedroom might have a king in it. Oh, I didn't choose the master bedroom, though. I probably need to draft the office or something. Okay, blue memo, where are you? Ah, there it is. The family core is unlocked only by the sum of its digits. The family core. Oh, okay. So I'm assuming that means like the emblem that is strewn around the house of the Mount Holly plus the Epson family. But I didn't know that it could even be unlocked. So I don't know if that's referring to somewhere. I know that there's a family core in the master bedroom, and a family core in the wine cellar, and a family core in the 10th room, in the 46th room, the 10th rank. So I guess I'll need to try to mess around with that. That's a very handy memo to have, though. Oh boy. I'll go for the sauna. I need to save at least 2 gems so that I can actually draft the drawing room. Okay, now I need to go all the way back up there. Yeah, I'll open this. The true treasure trove. The true treasure of the trove is not in this room. We already know that. So we need to go through the bedroom. Come on, drafting room. Unfortunate. Lavatory it is. If this room has a secret, I don't know what it is yet. All right. Well, let's go ahead and go to the 8th room. Call it a day there. Might as well open this up. Keys! One more look at these angels. The only angel that's looking down is the one with the rake. Maybe that has something to do with it, but I honestly still don't know. Is this the right way? I think so. Yes. Oh, Well, this does mean that I need to turn this off, which is a little bit annoying. But I honestly don't know if I need to access the red door anymore for any other secrets. All the same. Alright, let's call it a day here and see what happens tomorrow. Oh man. Oh, I guess I could have gambled. Oh well, I'm not losing too much by not gambling. Clockwork shopping center of unfathomable riches. Wow. Day 90. Out we go. To the 8th room. In the outside room. Should there be a special secret involving a big, like, spooky room that we might have seen in a vision? Maybe. I guess we'll find out. No. There isn't. Interesting. Well. Oh, wait. that say what it usually says? Yes, it does. Let's try to solve this and see if anything reveals itself to us. I'm guessing that it won't, but I could be wrong. We got some allowance, I suppose. I really thought that this would lead up into that cave that we saw in the vision. But as we know now, Alzara isn't the most trustworthy individual, I suppose. But maybe that room is still accessible, but in a different way. On we go. Got another mission to find the drafting room. I am kind of shocked that I haven't found it in 2 days of filling up almost the entire house, I'll be honest. And actually it was quite a few days more than that, because I was basically spending a lot of time trying to get it last time due. Package has been delivered all right. Since we have the shoes, I might as well go down and open up the 46th room. And explore the orchard a little bit. I also completely forgot to check if I actually could switch my chess piece. I swear, playing this game makes me so ADHD I can't, like, focus on all the tasks I want to complete. Okay. Let's revisit this area a little bit. I also need something to see if I can ignite this bird bath like I ignited the sundial. Because, yeah, this thing is definitely one of the stands for the rubies stolen from the crown. But why is it here? I'm just gonna look through this on my own to see if I can find anything useful. Still, as of yet, unsure. I think I need a... Pretty sure I need to deal with a new clue to find out exactly what is to be done. Either with the code that I've found from the subway station, or the dreaded book code that I've been putting off because I'm not exactly sure how it works. But I did request a new clue from the library, so maybe it'll happen today. I kinda doubt it. Let's actually first go up forwards here and to the right and try to loop back around so that I can explore over the right side of the house. That'll work. Well, I have a lot of keys, so I might as well go for the Great Hall. Oh, I forgot to use the lockpick. Well, at least I got one of the doors open. This should be the doorway that I need to get through. Good, good. I will just go for the observatory. 98 stars. Very nice. Again with the abrupt music change. Okay, this is 99. So the next time I get the observatory, I'll be at 100 stars. And the drafting studio! Amazing. Now the real question is, can I get a compass? Please. Please let me get a compass. It might even be worth, like, drafting this room with the Blessing of the Monk just so that I can do it. I know that the guest bedroom can have a compass, or sorry, a magnifying glass. I'm not sure if I was saying compass or not. This could have a magnifying glass in it. But it's kind of a bad spot for it too. I'll just go for the boudoir here. I think I'll actually retrace my steps to the beginning of the house. Okay. So the other sealed door is the close right. Oh, no, it didn't overshoot. Just need to go here. The library can also have a magnifying glass, I believe. Well, here's a new clue. The person who's mentioning that the little gold thing in the shed is a gemstand also mentioned some lines from a new clue, so I'm gonna look back over there. Look back at those lines in particular. It's this of the evidence present and the precedent's evidence. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. That's what he was saying. In regards to the location of the last microchip, and I'm not sure if that was just pointing me towards a new clue, the book, and the codes that I've found before, or, well, the single code that I found before and the other code that I'm like confused about how to accomplish, or if it was something on this page in particular with the dead cases and the corner cases and the list of names. I'll come back to look at this in a little bit. Then there's this stuff, right? Oh, go back here after you get a magnifying glass too. Also, something that I guess I didn't really notice before is that there's a king there, right? Is there a rook anywhere else? Yeah, there's a rook here. Okay, so this might also play into the castle clue somehow. Oh wait, this is this has to do with the castle clue because this is the same shape as the castle clue. Okay, so the rook is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 page, 7th page. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I missed count. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 7 and 19. So 12 away from each other. And there is this painting that shows up in several places of the Trinzel Lake. Actually, I think I've seen all of these paintings. Ah! Kind of just feels like that sometimes, doesn't it? Oh boy, well, I'll come back to this after I have a magnifying glass, but the book does highlight a lot more secrets than it leads on, of course. I suppose that's to be expected. Thank you for the gem. Treasure trove. It does block me off. Actually, I'm going to go for the guest bedroom because it might have a magnifying glass. It does not. So I'm relying kind of on the commissary. Or the nook. I could do the nook into the library. Security. Oh, well, I know what the guest bedroom was. It was the hovel. I'm gonna make sure that I'm not missing much. 2 keys and 5 coins and 2 trunks. Let's see. So I am missing a lot, but I'm assuming a lot of that is in the locked up. So these are the 2 trunks, and then in the Great Hall, there's another loot room that I haven't been to yet. Oh, well, I just wasted 2 steps. Whoops. Am I going backwards? No, good. And then there's this puzzle still, which I'm not entirely sure about. I mean, it is the position that the sundial outside needed to be set at. But I'm not sure if I need to wait in this room till something happens as well. I could try that. I know I have to at some point. There's the breaker box. That would be terrible, but would end the run, so I guess it would be terrible in a way. Oh boy. Go for the reading nook, in case it has a magnifying glass, which it doesn't. Was that always spinning? I'm glad I have rerolls available. Oh, the attic. That would be a good room to try to get a magnifying glass. But as it stands, I think I'll go for the Mechnarian. Gotta be very careful with my steps. Okay, compass. I guess that's one less possibility that the commissary can have, so I'll take it. Walk-in closet could also have something, but I think just the more doors I have, the better. Sure. Okay, I still don't have a key card or anything, so I can't open either of these doors. That's unfortunate. No, wait, I do have I already disabled the security system, so I can't open them. Never mind. Locksmith. Go for the pool hall. And I actually want to get back to the den, even though it'll waste some steps, so that we can actually see if anything will happen at that time, because it's probably getting near that time. I guess it's 2 times that I could be. I honestly can't remember if the smaller hand is supposed to be to the left or to the right. Guess we'll see if anything happens at this time. Okay. That time has officially passed. But as I said, the small hand could be pointing at the 1 in this depiction, because they are kind of the same length. Actually, I think the small hand is pointing at the 1. It's really hard to tell. But we'll come back in a little bit and recheck. If we have enough steps. Oh no. should have checked with my lock picking first. Oh well. I think I will choose the attic here. Please, magnifying glass. I have a sneaking suspicion that there will be no magnifying glass here. Whoa. Okay. Can still go through the courtyard. Honestly, I should have definitely done the secret garden there. I think I'll do tunnel and hope it's... No, I can't even draft the secret garden up there. Oof. It's rough. I think I will still need to do the tunnel, though. Okay, dining room happen. Which I should be able to get to. Conservatory. I have a bunch of redraws, so I might as well use those. Commissary. Which will leave me with 20 steps. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think that's worth it. Oh no, there's no magnifying glass. This could be an issue. Guess I'll go for the closed exhibit, since it should be open. Yeah. I'll pick up the crown, might as well. So yeah, I'm guessing that this thing will open once we solve this puzzle. Which I don't really want to do by trial and error, because this is like the order in which Herbert S. Sinclair visits all the realms, right? So, yeah. We find that out by reading the letters in the Inner Sanctum. Lost and found. Do I have anything that I need? Well, I could find the, Actually, this might be one of my only chances to find a magnifying glass, so I will take this. Secret garden key. That is, unfortunate, but it is what it is. And this, I think this actually gives me, 100 stars. Maybe not. Okay, this still uses steps if I, draft like that. Interesting. Garage, we'll go here. Oh boy, yeah, let's do this, see if there's magnifying glass, and then start running back. There's not, I don't think. I'll use the rest of the 15 seconds to try to get back a little bit. Oh, my running shoes. Okay. Oh. Let's go have ourselves a nice little meal. Our luck is either we get the magnifying glass or we get the drafting studio, but not both at the same time. I haven't necessarily drafted myself into a dead end yet. Are we looking here? We have about 1 hour. More like 2 hours. Oh, no, more like 1 hour. Let's go upwards in the mechanarium, maybe? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, we can use this. Where's the other one? Down there. Might be worth going to. I think I have enough keys, actually. I do. Sure. Okay. Don't want to use too many steps, so I think I'll just try to play it safe a little bit. I'm not sure. I didn't think about like memos in the Dovecote. I'm not sure if I've read that one or not. Could there be a magnifying glass in the classroom? I'm honestly unsure. I think it's legitimately my best bet, though. Okay, I could go through Lost and Found again. That's A-okay. The wine cellar. Well... Could the Great Hall have a magnifying glass? It might have one. I think it's worth it. So it's the near right that was blocked. And the far left, I believe. If only the showroom had the had just a normal magnifying glass. Not sure if this will do anything for me, but it might as well. One of the lost coffers of Mount Holly. Okay. I'll just use up all my keys, why not? Although I do need to be cautious about the time if I want to get back to the den. Okay. That's all I can do. Okay, nope, don't want to go that way. Did I draft the clock tower? I can't even remember. I don't think I did. So I'll try to get back to this room if I have enough steps. But only if I have enough steps. Oh, it pains me that I don't have a magnifying glass. Okay, actually, I'm just in time. I think. Unless it does need to be 150. And in that case, that might be a little bit early. But I think we can afford to spend some time waiting. Yeah, it just doesn't align properly like this. Well, another mystery that I have yet to solve. Unless it is legitimately just a clue to figure out what to set the sundial to. I'm not sure. Well, let's try to make it back. I'm not sure if I want to end the day in the chapel or the drafting studio. Can I even make it back to the chapel? No. So I guess I'm ending it in the drafting studio. So that I can try to have another opportunity to solve this puzzle in here. Another opportunity to get a magnifying glass. Alright. I always feel like I'm on the verge of solving a grand mystery. But not yet. Day 91. I do have 2 gems, but I'm not sure if I want to open that room quite yet. I also 100% should have went ahead and used one of the terminals to special order magnifying glass again. Sure. Oh! 100 stars is something. So to me, this looks like the pattern that was shown in her ladyship's chambers of like, does it ever end, with the caption, does it ever end? Although it looks a little bit different. Instead of being like one continuous spiral, this seems to kind of like zigzag back on itself maybe, and then it, no, it is one continuous spiral. Spiral of stars. Add a word to spiral of stars, then all right, we're getting somewhere. The spiral of stars. I don't like any of these options. I guess I'll take the parlor, but let's see if I can actually figure out the parlor puzzle. Logic, don't fail me now. Oh no, not the 3 statements. There's no box that contains a mix of true and false statements. There's no box that displays 3 false statements. Well, that statement itself is false. There is no box that displays a number that also appears on another box. Wait, actually, is it false? Let me check. No, it could... I mean, it could be true. Because this one could be the complete liar. Okay. Let's see if there are any other numbers. Well, this is 3. And this is 3. There's no box that displays a number that also appears on another box. So the last statement of this box has to be false. There's no box that mentions a specific color. There is no box that displays 3 true statements. There is no box that is between 2 empty boxes. Okay, so that's a clue as to where the gem is. There is no box that contains a statement with less than 8 words. There is no box that displays exactly 1 true statement. Let me check the 8 words one. Okay, so I think that's correct. There is, so if there is no box that is between 2 empty boxes is true, then it means that the gems must be in one of the side boxes, but I'm not sure if this is completely true or not. There is no box that displays exactly 1 true statement. But I know that the middle statement is true. There is no box that mentions a specific color. I think that's true. That is true. So both of these boxes have verifiably true statements, which means that this is the entirely false box. So there is no box that contains a mix of true and false statements. That is false. So one of those two does mix true and false statements. There is no box that displays 3 false statements. That's false. So this is the box that displays the 3 false... Wait. Yes, this is the box that displays the 3 false statements. There's no box that displays a number, and okay, that's verifiably false. There's no box that displays 3 true statements. So this has to be true, so this has to be the mixed one. Okay. And we know that there is no box that contains a statement with less than 8 words as true. There is no box that displays exactly 1 true statement. So if that's true, then the one above is true. meaning that the gem is in one of the two side boxes. But if the bottom statement is false, then there is a box which displays one true statement, which is this box, meaning that the top statement has to be true, that there is no box. Okay. Either way, the top statement must be true. There is no box that is between two empty boxes. If the top statement is true, wait. So if their gems are in the middle box, then there would be a box that's between two empty boxes. So it just needs to be one of the sides. But we don't know which one. So it's like a 50-50 between these two. I'm gonna guess this one, but I could be very wrong. If you understood the logic, let me know. And I was wrong, as expected. Foyer, I am out of gems, but I do have the boudoir. Boudoir. I think I'll wait to draft the drafting studio until I have a specific need for it, like if I find the magnifying glass. Not a big fan of these options. I mean, the attic is always good. I'll do that, even though it kind of like blocks my options a little bit. There's a chance for a magnifying glass, though. And there is one. Would you look at that? And with that, let's go outside and test some theories. Not entirely sure if you can. You should be able to read the letters that you unlock in this room. But then again, I'm also not sure if it is a letter in this room that you unlock. But there's a lever that we unlock. So my thought was, I had all the pieces of the puzzle here, but I was just like not combining them. I'm pretty sure November is correct, so 11. But instead of using like 7, right, I would use the number of gates. 1, 2, the number of small gates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'll include the 0 for the date scheme and see if that works. Will it work? I'm not sure. I'm hoping it works because that's the only thing I can think of. So 11, 0, 8. Aha! It was right. And there is a red letter in here, a tiny one. Red letter, oh no. Red letter number 5. But no gem in this one. which makes me wonder about the gem stand out in the garden. Oh my god, why did they do it like this? November 8th. Uncle, in a few hours, we are departing as planned. We will be taking the old mountain tunnels to the north. We'll go as far as we can by trolley until the rails give out. Then we'll proceed on foot until we reach the southern border. I've never been as excited, nervous, and heartbroken. I may never know if I've made the right decisions, but I've made the ones I felt my father might have nodded in approval at. I'm leaving a message for Simon here in the safe house, this unhallowed cavern that we have called home for the last year. If something should happen to me, please guide him to this place. Try to show him what these lost days were all for. So the safe house is the underground ruins. So I'll need to look back at the memo that I found talking about the safe house containing a major key, because I'm not sure if that was referring to just the sanctum key that was out in the open or something more secretive. Explain to him, if you can, the intersection between foolishness and doctrine, the thin wire we stood upon, above the world, holding hands and throwing stones. Holding hands and throwing stones. In those days, we were guilty of everything. As always, Mary. Interesting. The thin wire we stood upon, above the world, holding hands and throwing stones. Holding hands and throwing stones. Well, this is definitely the most interesting letter by far. I'm glad we got this one. There's some sort of message here. I mean, it obviously mentions the safe house, which, and the railways. One thing is that I found it interesting that they're going north to the border, which is the Arch-Aries territory, when I thought they'd be going south. But I'm not sure. And then wanting to guide Simon to the safe house might simply be like telling you to go there to get the code that you find a new clue about, like how to route the train, or the numbers that you get from routing the train that way. Well, one more letter added. One last letter to go. Which is probably going to be the most difficult letter to get, since I'm pretty sure it'll be locked up in the 10th room after we gather all the sanctum keys and are able to piece together the order in which Herbert Sinclair actually visited the 8 realms. But, you know what? We'll consider that a win. We still have a little bit left of the day to go, so might as well explore a little bit more. Try to get either the chapel or the chapel or the clock tower. And again, there wasn't a gem in that little space. Curious. The little vault. I wonder if this arrow is still there when you draft it out in the outer room. It probably is. I could make the super shovel right now, the jackhammer, but I don't think I will. Still something in here. There we go. guess a garage isn't the worst thing. I think I'll go for the breaker box. So many mysteries I have yet to discover. But honestly, wouldn't have it any other way. It's the charm of blueprints. Sure. There's a chest in here, but again, I don't have a sledgehammer. Maybe I was just getting incredible sledgehammer luck on the other days. Maybe it's because I have the power hammer locked up in the code check that I'm not getting another hammer. That could be it. This collection is looking mighty full. So I still need to unlock all the realm sigils for a trophy. Then dare mode, curse mode in 1 day in under an hour, and then complete the trophy case. So as far as trophies go, all I need to do in this save file is unlock all 8 realm sigils, which isn't an easy task, but you know, is fairly doable. Right. Sure. What math do you have for me this... Oh, I just can't speak tonight. What math do you have for me this time? 10. 20 minus 18 times 6 would be 18, I think. No, sorry, 12. 20 minus 6 would be 14 times 2 divided by 7 would be 4. There we go. I feel like the difficulty of some of the puzzles kind of loop after a while. Like that one. Security is pretty good because I already have the utility closet. Passageways seems pretty nice. It is interesting how I'm not getting another observatory this run after I reached 100 stars. Master bedroom, huh? Sure. And I can't reach this up here to, like, punch in numbers, I don't think. What's beeping at me? Come on. There it is. Oh boy. Hmm. I'll go for the classroom here. Oh, there's the observatory. I do have this way to go, so maybe I do use the observatory to see what the next letter is. Oh, Spiral of Stars. Add a word to Spiral of Stars, then gain. So I guess after a little bit, it'll start providing me with a lot of resources, maybe? Oh, that's maybe why that little drawing in the book, or not in the book actually, it's just in the Her Ladyship's Chambers, a standalone. It says, "Does it ever end?" So maybe like it says, "Does it ever end?" because you can just keep on like getting more from the Spiral of Stars. Weight room. I do need a lot of options, so I think it's worth it, believe it or not. Reading nook, sure. Come on, clock tower, or I'll take chapel. Key card. Oh, that's a little bit unfortunate. I'll go back around the other way. Oh, there's the chapel. Let's see what I get from this. The silver key. Guess you could just keep on buying keys if you want. Interesting. I don't know why I'm looking for that. Yeah, I think I will go to the wine cellar. I'm not super duper set on continuing this run in particular, because I kind of want to get to the chapel outer room. Because yeah, I can't punch in anything, so it has to be in the 46th room where I utilize that clue. All right, let's call it a day. Architect's Shopping Center. Day 92. First things first, it's chapel time. What happens if you break the bank in the chapel? Curious. It is interesting how you go in through the side. Okay, well, I'm not seeing any particular clues as to how to solve the tomb from this room. Side facing, forward facing, side facing, side facing, side facing, forward facing, forward facing. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. So the forward facing angels are the one with the hoe, the one with the broom, and the one with the pizza server. I'm probably overthinking this way too much. The only one facing down is the one with the pitchfork. I don't really want to break the piggy bank. Because it can only be broken once. Oh, this is so... I think I'll save it. If it turns out that you do need to break the piggy bank, like if the microchip is in the piggy bank, that will feel kind of bad. But as it stands... Continuing on. Let's try to... We have 2 more days of the Blessing of the Monks, so today let's try to get a clock tower. Could carry the sledgehammer around this time. Gotta pet the dogs. Commissary, huh? Sure. Now you give me the magnifying glass. Oh. By the way, if any of you are watching this on YouTube, maybe I'll already have started doing this. But thinking that, maybe I'll try to stream just like me doing classic duels again. Just as like something that I can do just to have a stream going at points. And then gain 1? Okay. Waiting. All right. I'm really curious. Should I just end the day right now? Hmm. If I didn't end the day right now, what could I do? I could try to get the get all the pieces so that I can switch my chess piece. So there's a rook in the clock tower, right? What else do I have? There's a knight in the observatory. There's a pawn in the drawing room. So I need a bishop, and actually there's a bishop in the outer room, but I don't think that actually counts. So in order to get the bishop, I would need to draft the attic, which is very doable. Then I need the king and the queen. So like ideally the what is it called? The study, in either the master bedroom or the office. I'll grab this. Not sure if the foyer actually counts towards any of the chess pieces because there are like barons and this person might be considered a queen. Courtyard, sure. Another observatory would be nice. Or the breaker box. I think I'll actually go for the breaker box so that I can go ahead and disable the security system. Also, still need to figure out how to activate that last lever. I don't even know what it goes to. What does it say? I mean, it looks like it says cabinet. But I don't even know, like, a cabinet in the pantry? Cabinet in the laboratory? I don't know. The attic. Sure. All right. So now I just need the king and the queen. And then to make it back to the clock tower, it's a little bit of a hassle. Still no sledgehammer. Hmm. I'll go for the laboratory. Hmm. I guess we can do this, since we have the secret garden key. Might not be bad. I don't have any dice. It's a little bit spooky. One key. All right. We're making some progress. Would either of these be the thrones? I'll need to rewatch the video where Alazar, like, talks about the thrones, I think. I have that available, but not go through it quite yet. I'll go here and wind my way up through here. Because another way that I can get the queen, besides the study, is to get her ladyship's chamber. I have this open too. Interesting. All right. I hope my microphone hasn't been too quiet. I'm looking at it and it looks pretty quiet. Whoa. Let me look at my microphone settings real quick. Yeah, it's pumped up to the max. Interesting. Well, maybe I should bring it a little bit closer. Is that any better? Maybe. Maybe not. Oh boy. I guess we'll find out when I'm editing the recording. I'm really missing having the Blessing of the Night. That thing was so overpowered. With the shield and the axe. Treasure trove. Yes, please. Oh, I forgot to pick up the dice, didn't I? I should go ahead and do that. I don't really want to deal with the box puzzles again, no. So I won't. Okay, so this is just like cycling between stuff I've already seen, I'm pretty sure. Workshop or dovecoats? I think I'll go for the dovecoat. How have I never seen this? Whoa. Okay. So I guess I should start with 9174. Dear Mother, if you're reading this, that means Junie made it home safely. I imagine he's going to be quite tired after such a long flight, so make sure he gets some treats and rest. School is going well, though I do miss you terribly, unfortunately. Even though the dean gave me permission to keep my birds here on campus, I'm afraid it's getting a bit too cold for them as the semester marches on, so I've made the decision to send them all home before the winter months arrive. All that to say, expect some more letters soon. Dotingly, Mary. And then, oh wow, there's a lot of stuff here. So this is later that month, I believe. Dearest Mother, This should be the 5th letter you've received from me this month, though I know statistically it is very unlikely that every single member of my flock has found their way home, and please, please don't tell me if they didn't arrive. It's going to be hard enough now that I am truly on my own. In other news, my classes have been engaging and I'm slowly making friends, so please ignore the dramatic despair of my previous letter. Things are indeed looking brighter, but I still maintain that 3 years is too long a time to be away from home. Mary. Herbert, thank you so much for your gift of the wedding doves, who I of course recognized immediately. And yes, I got the hint. So here's your letter. I know it's long, long overdue. The Mahou life suits me, I think. Not that I didn't love Mount Holly, of course, but after years of being confined in a tiny dormitory, the small place Daniel and I have picked out. Okay, so it is a D, because this is Mary writing this, right? And the D looks exactly like the D that I found in the ID. Curious. That aside, not that I didn't love Mount Holly, of course, but after years of being confined in a tiny dormitory, the small place that Daniel and I picked out in Reddington feels more like a stately manor. Once we've finished unpacking and setting everything up, I'll insist on you making an exception to your reclusive lifestyle to come share a meal and admire our somewhat less impressive but much more personal view of the town. Thanks again for the card, Mary. Daniel. Okay, I think that's our father in game. We are returning east and shall arrive on Tuesday. If the coast is not clear, lower the SD to warn us. The SD? I'm surprised I missed this. This is pretty cool information. Lower the SD. I'll need to find out what this SD is. Interesting. Well, there's a gem in here too. I guess I just never really took the time to look in all of the cubbies. Curious. I'll need to remember that this is here. So if I can't even close the lid now. Interesting. I see you, bird. Anyways, that aside. The Great Hall, huh? Sure. I haven't drafted the foyer yet, unfortunately. Or maybe I have, if this is unlocked. Have I drafted the foyer? Oh, I did. Never mind. Just a good room overall. Ideally, I want something going forwards. Not the ballroom, though. And not the corridor, either. Well, I guess pool hall it is. Okay. So this is 4 minus 8 squared would be 16. This is 20 to the nearest 10th, 10's place, so 10 divided by 10 divided by 5? Oh, sorry, no. 10 squared, so 100 divided by 10 divided by 5 would be 2, minus 1 would be 1. So this would be 6 plus 10, so 16. There we go. I think the more options I have, the better. Ooh, not great. Oh, yeah. Customer's really good here. I think I will use the key to the secret garden. Well, I don't know. That would give me a bunch of trunks in the entrance hall, which is what I was thinking. But the issue with that is... could get her ladyship's chamber if I use the normal key. So I think I will use the normal key. Oh, I only have a couple redraws though. Oh well. Guess I'll get the locksmith just in case. Not go there yet. There's the foyer. I'm getting pretty dangerously low on gems, though. I think I'll go with the pantry. Come on, office. Good. So now, as long as I get the study, I should be good as far as chess pieces go. But that is a big if. I'll use the secret garden key here. What is the metal detector picking up? A coin in the grass, I see. I mean, I could get the crown for another reroll. Actually, no, I don't even have that, the 46th room door unlocked. Okay, so there's one chance for me to get the study if I take this. Actually, I can just take this. I could get dice in this room, though. Oh, you can't wager 200. You can only wager 100. Two free spins. Let's go. Oh, two free spins again. Okay. This is the opposite of how my luck usually goes. All right, gems and keys. Come on, give me the dice. I mean, I'll also take the allowance for sure. I think I have one spin left, maybe? Yes. Give me the dice. I don't think I'm getting the dice. Oh, well. Oh, I'm not going to complain. That was pretty awesome. Oh my gosh. I really am getting lucky. As long as I can actually, like, have enough steps to get back to the beginning. Well, I should, because I have all of those fruits in the office. Very good. Very good. The conference room, I should say. This way. What is blinking at me? Where are you? There you are. Do I need to go all the way around here? That can't be right. Guess it is right, huh? Oh, I can go at the garage. Yeah, let's go at the garage. Down into the chest room we go. Oh boy. Now I know technically in castling, you need to touch the king before you touch the rook. So swapping from the rook to the king might not do anything, but then next time I do this, I can swap from the king to the rook and hopefully something will happen. I think queen, the study was like here. Yes, the office was up in the corner. That's right. And oh no, this was here where the rook is. Aha. Okay. King, here I come. I remember thinking that the king's ability seemed a little bit underwhelming. But I suppose we'll find out. Each day you may choose a color. Rooms of the chosen color are more likely to be drawn while drafting. I guess I'll accept the king's power. Banner of the king. You have accepted Banner of the King. You may give up this power by returning to this chamber on any future day and unlocking the pieces. Very nice. Oh! Oh! I'm castling. Okay. Oh! You seeing this? Oh my goodness. New area. Let me take in the architecture a little bit. So stairs leading down and some pillars. Oh man, there is a whole new area down here. This is awesome. Oh my goodness! What the heck? Okay. This is huge. So this must be the old castle. Castle on which Mount Holly was built. The original Oris Castle. So how does this work? Oh, I see. You need to get the black tiles in the corners, not the, for some reason I was thinking you need to get the gray tiles in the corners. Well, actually, could do this, right? Move this over, right? And then do this? Yeah, this should work. An Ares court where the king now lays. Oh, that's right. The purples fall. Okay. That'll turn one of them black. On the sacred hour, that time-worn phrase. What does pink do? Oh, it just rotates around, okay. Will a youth approach with empty arms? Yellow rises. Oh, but I'm not sure if I can actually get back now. What if it's like this? No, because if it's like this, then I'll only have one on the bottom row. Well, technically, I could shove another... No, I can't. Can I? Let's try it. Oh, yeah, because then I can't get to the bottom. Well, actually... Can I? So that does nothing. Oh. Interesting. The only thing I can do at the start is push one of the black pieces up or downwards, and that lets me maneuver this. Oh, these are switching because I'm pressing the black tiles. I see, I see. That turns it yellow, which I don't think I want. Okay, we can turn it orange like this, too. Or turn... No, sorry, we can't turn this black like this. We would need to do... this? Yeah, this will turn it black. And then... Aha! But then this one can't turn black like this. Yeah, it turns gray. I think that's along the right solution, though. Aha. Wait, no. Still 1 and 1. Oh, but I can do this. I see. Without gifts nor gold, no mannered charms. Where was the, There was also something that I read, and I can't remember what it was, that talked about going somewhere without any gold or anything. It was in the song. It was like, gems and gold aren't worth anything, so come empty-handed. It was in that song, in the music sheets throughout the house. Okay. Oh, it's so close. There we go. And in sky above, a brilliant sign. Okay. I wonder if that's the in eclipse that was mentioned. Oh, yeah, this works in theory. Oh no, it doesn't, because that's right, that's right. Oh, that's the opposite of what I want to do. Oops. I mean, I guess. That works in theory. Yes. A sullen cross as 5 stars align. Okay, so that's probably the southern cross that you can see through the telescope, maybe? What happens if it's... Okay, it doesn't go anywhere if it's in the middle. So I need to change one of the orange ones green, probably. Yeah. Oops. patient figure, a reckoning. Great. What does yellow do? Can't remember. Oh, it rises, I see. Okay. Okay. So we need to knock all of these out of the center row. Okay. Oh. Oops, that's not what I meant. I think I've messed this up slightly. It might still be doable. Oh yes, okay, good. We can do that, and that, then that. The black key is lying with the last king of 8. Oh man. Maybe this tomb here. Oh my gosh, this place is insane. Like, I was mentioning earlier, wow, I really wish that like there was more to explore. And this is just absolutely crazy. In hindsight, I definitely should have castled earlier, but like still. I wonder how long it takes like other people to find this sort of stuff, because this is just so insane. I just love this game so much. All right, so from what I'm gathering here, I need to come down here with no items somehow. I'm not sure how I'm going to get no items. And on a day where there's the Southern Cross, that's the only thing I can think about. Wow. All right. Well, you know what? I do want to end it in the clock tower. I would love to just end the episode just with this view right here. Or even like this view, right? Just, oh, so many cool areas. But I think what I'm going to do is go back to the clock tower and end the day there so that I am able to draft it tomorrow in the outer room. Absolutely insane though. This is so cool. How am I gonna get rid of my items though? have no clue. How do I get to the clock tower? That way. This might be where I am able... So it's the black key. What would the black key go to? I don't know. It might have to do with the poem that we found in the monk room, right? Heavy is the scepter. Steady is the scepter. Steady is the scepter. Mighty is the... Or no, sorry. Steady is the scepter. Deadly is the stone. Ready is the crown. Or sorry. Heavy is the crown. Ready is the throne. So if the scepter is in that coffin, right? Then we'll be able to collect the scepter, the crown, and the stone all in one go. And then I'm assuming we just lead it to the throne, which was mentioned briefly in that Alzara vision. So I'll need to go back and watch that vision to find out exactly what the throne is. Oh, but I'm just so excited. I think I'm going to end the stream here. So, but if you liked, if you enjoyed watching, feel free to comment, feel free to subscribe, feel free to like, all that jazz. And yeah, with that, let's call it a day. I'm so glad that I was able to really accomplish stuff in this little session I did. I feel like some of the sessions I'm like, you know, I did a little bit, but not terribly much. But this one was a good one. And with that, I'll call it a day. Goodbye.